All right then. Looks like everything is in order. Where you at, live chat? Where y'all at? There y'all are. What's up, people? Come on in. Everybody can hear me. Everything looks okay. Everything looks right. Even the skin looks a little. It looks a little blurry. I think we're fine. How do I look? I look okay? I'm gonna assume everything looks all right. All right. What's up, people? It's your boy, Alyx Man, up here once again, live for my review of NXT. March 7th of 2018. We begin the build to NXT TakeOver New Orleans. Orleans, whatever you want to call it. The show looks like it's going to be amazing. Based off of what I'm seeing so far, it's already gotten me more excited than WrestleMania. Now, granted, Raw did a good job of, well, this close to WrestleMania, it better be doing a good job. But credit where credit is due, Raw did a good job this week to get me excited for Mania. Even then, NXT killed them in terms of hype for their show. I am beyond excited for NXT TakeOver New Orleans. I think that show might end up being one of the best, if not the best, NXT TakeOvers we've seen thus far. So, we got a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss when it comes to this show, NXT TakeOver New Orleans, and whatever else comes to mind. But before we get to that, if this is the first time you're watching your boy, Alyx Man, click that like button and subscribe button. If you want more content, please subscribe. Come on, I'm very needy. Sorry. Subscribe if you want. Please subscribe. Now, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, check out everything down below in the description box, as well as links to my t-shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees, my Patreon, or my PayPal, whichever one works for you. Or you can just donate through Super Chat. That works too. But please help expand the brand of your boy, Alyx Man, and help get my channel more views, because I feel like this channel is like Sami Zayn. Very underlooked and very underappreciated. Well, more like Cesaro. Regardless, that's all the pre-show stuff. Let's get right to the main card, shall we? We got some news coming from WWE. Now, what I'm getting ready to talk about has not happened yet. But for some reason, WWE has decided to tell us about it before it actually aired on TV or their network. So, I am going to add spoiler warning. Now, I'm not going to reveal everything about what's about to take place in New Orleans. But if you don't want to be spoiled for future shows, which I completely understand, I hate that, you may skip 5 minutes ahead. About 5 minutes ahead. But, spoiler warning, I'm about to reveal big major news for NXT. Now, this is something I don't do and usually will not do, but it is fair game now since WWE revealed it, and pretty much you all know about it. You guys know a lot about this. Apparently, live chat knew about it too, so everybody knows about this. All right, here we go. You've been warned. William Regal has announced that he is debuting. NXT will be debuting a secondary championship at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. It is called the NXT North American Championship. It's like the little brother of the US Championship, North American. Because we got the UK belt, now we have the North American belt. About damn time. For real. It's been a minute since we've been asking for NXT to bring in a new belt. Because we got the NXT title, we got the tag team titles. Yes, we have the UK belt, but that's for the UK wrestlers. You know? We need a secondary belt, a belt below the NXT championship for people like Roderick Strong and Velveteen Dream and all these other superstars that are coming up, making a name for themselves. They need some credentials to their name. So I'm cool. Very cool with them bringing in a secondary belt. That's going to be awesome. Now check this out. Watch this. This is where it gets exciting. The match to determine the very first North American champion is a ladder match. 6-man ladder match. My lord. My lord. See, I could stop right there and you would be hyped. I could shut up and just say it's a 6-man ladder match for the North American Championship and just move on. Because that already sounds awesome. It already sounds phenomenal. But you know what? WWE just couldn't help themselves. They went ahead and just told us who's in the match. So, here you go. I'm going to name the people in this match. And NXT will later down the line reveal it. But check this out. Check this out. Watch this. The people in this match. Velveteen Dream. Already awesome. Already love it. Adam Cole, baby! Oh, we're getting good now. We're not done, though. We're not done. Killian Dain. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Lars Sullivan. Okay, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. Then we get the debuts. The big debuts of EC3, Ethan Carter III, Trouble, y'all in trouble, and Ricochet. Screw WrestleMania. Screw WrestleMania, bro. Ricochet, EC3, Velveteen Dream, Killian Dain, Lars Sullivan, and Adam Cole. Holy crap. That match alone could make any show awesome. Like that match alone, if the rest of the card was just random matches, and then we had that match, that would sell out the show. Right there, the show sold out. That's awesome. Ricochet EC3 debuting for the North American Championship. Bro. Come on now. Like that's huge. That is major. And people in the live chat are going crazy, as they should. Devin White, what's a WrestleMania? WrestleMania is called NXT TakeOver New Orleans, apparently. It's just undercover. The real WrestleMania is in New Orleans, NXT New Orleans on Saturday night. That show on Sunday, I don't know what that is. That's not WrestleMania. This is WrestleMania. This isn't even the full card, guys. This is not even the full card. Okay? We got other matches that I will talk about in just a second. But this is just a portion of it. We got other matches coming. I am ready. I'm already excited. I want this. I want this now. I don't even want to wait now. I want it now. You know, Road Dogg was stupid enough to give us the main event for Fastlane. Hell, man, I hope they do it next week. They won't do it next week. They're going to make us wait. And you should make us wait. Make us wait. Make me salivate for it. Make me angry at you that you didn't do it soon. You're making me wait a full month for this match, man. Man. There you go. There you go. I hope you're hyped for NXT TakeOver New Orleans now. Because I am. That's major, man. For real. That match is going to be awesome. Then you got the finals of the Dusty Rhodes Classic and the winners fighting for the tag team championships. You're going to get, based off the main event that happened tonight, Black versus Andrade Cien Almas for the NXT championship. And then hopefully, more than likely, we're going to get Ciampa versus Gargano. I hope we get that match. They better give us that match, man. I don't know how they're going to do it, but I'm pretty sure those 4 matches. And then the NXT Women's Championship, which will probably be Sane, Shayna Baszler, and Ember Moon. Triple threat. Bro, that's a killer card. That is a killer card. Bro, That's gonna be awesome. That might be show of the year already. I'm already excited for that match. All right. For the match, the show. I'm already excited for the show. But anyways, let's get to the actual show. Let's talk about tonight's show. We'll worry about New Orleans later down the line. But for tonight, let's talk about NXT March 7th edition. We had the first round, the first match of the first round of the Dusty Rhodes Classic, of the American Dream, baby. Funky like a monkey. Dusty Rhodes Classic. Aleister Black took on TM61, which was the finals of last year's Dusty Rhodes Classic. Well, 2 years ago, actually. And AOP beat him again. Shane Thorne took a nasty powerbomb to the outside. I don't know if it was Akam or Razor, but one of the members of Aleister Black picked up Shane Thorne, hurled him over the ropes, and I don't know how he got the hell up, but he landed hard on the outside rape. And I was like, oh, and he was dead. He looked like he died. And he just laid there on the outside. AOP killed TM61. Man, I don't know how Shane Thorne can walk after that. Luckily for him, he won't be able to wrestle. He won't be wrestling. He probably is wrestling now. He's probably all right. I would not imagine the car ride home after that spot was pleasant. He must have been in agony because that looked like it broke some things. Man, AOP's moving on. I'm shocked. See, I'm very shocked that TM61 isn't moving on because I thought they were going to go to the finals. All this hype about their return, I'm thinking, all right, they're giving them all this hype. They'll probably be the last two teams. I didn't think they were going to win it. I was sure they weren't going to win it. But man, I'm just saying, I was rooting for them to actually go to the finals, but it looks like they're not. So AOP looks like they're going to go to the finals more than likely. I don't think they're winning the tag titles either. So yeah, that was nuts what they did to him. Let's see here. Backstage interview with William Regal, Pete Dunne, Undisputed Era, and Roderick Strong. So this was just a regular interview. They meet William Regal backstage, and he's talking about the Dusty Rhodes Classic, and then him having a big announcement to tell the world, which is probably what I just told you, the North American Championship. Pete Dunne is seen backstage, and he's confronted by Roderick Strong, who lets him know that I want another shot at your championship. And then in walks Adam Cole, baby! And then basically William Regal says, hey, back off. Back off. None of this right now. We'll handle this another time. Don't know what that's setting up. Now, Roderick Strong is not in the North American Championship match. So I'm assuming he might be going for the UK belt. Because he's not going for the Cruiserweight Championship anymore. I don't think. Wait. No, he beat Kalisto. Who is he fighting? Oh, so that's right. Roderick Strong is still in the Cruiserweight tournament. I thought he was eliminated. I'm thinking he got eliminated by what's his name. Okay, so it's Cedric and Strong, I think, next week. All right, so hell, he could end up with both championships. I'm not even kidding you. I wouldn't be shocked at all if they gave Roderick Strong the Cruiserweight and the UK Championship. I think that would be awesome. That would be great. I don't think they're going to, though. I wouldn't be shocked, though. We had a Sanity promo. They were talking about how they're going to win the Dusty Rhodes Classic and how Killian Dain is going to stamp his spot in the main event of NXT TakeOver's New Orleans for the NXT Championship after he beats Aleister Black in the main event. Just a typical promo. Nothing really special to talk about. Let's see here. Apparently, it was announced that next week it's going to be Pete Dunne versus Adam Cole, baby, for the UK Championship next week. Huh. That's going to be great. Gotta see that. That's going to be awesome. We see Bianca Belair Belair, excuse me, Bianca Belair. Now this is a story all about, Bianca Belair squashing a local talent. I don't know what her name was. Was it Drew Renee? I think it was Drew Renee, something like that. Doesn't matter. She just squashed her in 10 seconds. So let's talk about what you all want to hear my opinions on. Y'all came here to hear me talk about one segment, to hear my thoughts on one segment involving a certain man named Tommaso Ciampa. I'm going to go with Ciampa. I think that's the right way to pronounce it. Oh, there was another segment with the women. Apparently next week, Lacey Evans is fighting somebody. I forgot who she was fighting. And then Shayna Baszler interrupted her and then said, look, I'm still waiting on Ember Moon to give me my title shot. Where is it? Why she cowardice? Why is she avoiding me? Why is she a coward? What's going on? I don't know, Shayna. Well, you almost ripped her arm out of her socket, so maybe that's why she's scared. I'd be scared too. Regardless, let's get to it. The segment. It was funny because while listening to the women's backstage promo, the crowd was randomly booing. And I said to myself on Twitter, why is the crowd booing? Why are they booing? Are they booing because they see Lacey Evans, or is something else happening out there? Then we cut to inside the arena, and we see Tommaso Ciampa walking out on the ramp. And they boo the hell out of him. This was post-WrestleMania 33 Roman Reigns heat. This was Vince McMahon 1998 Attitude Era heat. This was John Cena wrestling CM Punk in Chicago heat. This was massive. They booed the hell out of Ciampa. And it feels good to actually see a legit heel get legit heat. Ladies and gentlemen, for the last decade or so, I'll say about a decade, we've seen wrestlers who are not heels or who aren't meant to be booed get heat for just sucking at their job. Roman Reigns. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I'm so sick and tired of wrestlers getting heat by accident. They're being put in roles that don't suit them. They're given material that doesn't work for them. Their matches aren't that great. And through these means, the crowd boos them. It's not one of those, I want to see this guy get beat because he did something horrible kind of heats. It's not. It's just, I'm bored. I'm tired of seeing this guy or this woman. I want something new. That kind of heat. This heat that Tommaso Ciampa got was sheer storytelling. He didn't get it because he sucks at his job. No, he got it because he did something horrible. He ended his best friend's career. All because he took his spotlight. All because he felt like the fans were going to overlook him and completely ignore or forget about Tommaso Ciampa because he's a psychopath. He's crazy. He did something horrible. He gave the fans a reason to boo him, to hate him, and they did it not because, well, some of them did because they actually do hate Ciampa. I'm pretty sure there are people in that audience that really are like, I want this guy gone. How dare you get rid of Ciampa? Because it's still real to them. Get rid of Gargano. Sorry, he didn't get rid of himself. How dare you get rid of Gargano? It's still real to me. But some fans are smart like me, but they went along with it because they respect the business. See, this is an instance where fans know what's going on. They're very aware of what they're doing with the storyline. I'm pretty sure everybody knows Gargano's not really fired. But the story is so good. It's so engaging that you can't help but get invested. You want to get invested. You want to boo Ciampa. You want him to be the villain. You want him to do a good job as the villain, because guess what? He does a good job as the villain. Ladies and gentlemen, it works for everybody. And when he went out there, he's walking to the ramp. The crowd's booing him. He can't even talk on the microphone. Every time he raises the microphone to his face, he gets booed. And he's trying to talk, they boo him. Trying to talk, they boo him. Trying to talk, they boo him. And then they start chanting, "We want Johnny." Now, there are some fans in the audience who are contrary, so they start chanting, "Johnny sucks," or "No, we don't," because that's just how they are, which is okay. That's fine. Let them do what they want to do. But I love that Ciampa was able to use that to his advantage anyways, because the idea is he's in the ring and they're still chanting Johnny Gargano. And because Gargano is still a focus, even though he's not here no more, it pisses him off. It pisses off Ciampa to the point that he grabs that microphone and tosses it down. He just snaps. He tosses the microphone down and he looks like he's going to jump off into the audience. He peeks out the ropes like he's about to jump out and, I don't know, attack the guy in the front row. And the crowd just boos him even more. He worked that audience, man. Then he goes to the outside, he grabs a fan sign, rips it up, and the sign is a picture of Gargano's logo. Rips it up, takes it in the ring, and starts beating it with his crutch. And then he throws the crutch away and then walks out normally. He's 100%. Tommaso Ciampa is 100%. He's fully healed. And I love that when he ran away, the crowd started saying, "Nah, nah, nah, nah. Hey, hey, hey. Goodbye." It's very, very refreshing to have a legit heel. And check this out. Here's what's beautiful about all of this. He didn't even say a word. I want to emphasize that. He didn't say a word. These are the kind of promos Vince McMahon loves. He loves the silent heat promos. I mean, he loves silent promos, period, because he thinks it's art. It's dumb. But here's an instance where it worked. And I love the fact that he got the heat the right way. Here's an instance of a heel doing his job so well that he naturally gets heat. Fans are willing to pay good money to see this man get his butt kicked and to see the hero, Gargano, come back and do it. So when it gets announced, when it's announced that Ciampa will fight Gargano at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, it's going to be huge. They're going to pop. They're going to lose their minds. I'm waiting for Gargano to show up one night and just attack Ciampa. And then we set up that match. I'm waiting for it. It's going to be great. It's going to be huge. I hope it happens. I want this match to be, if I had it my way, I want it to be so uncensored. I want it to be one of those matches where the backstage agents, whoever's in charge of making matches, they just go, "Look, boys, here's how much time you have. Go out there and kill it. Do whatever you want to do. Don't kill each other. Look, don't do something so extreme to where you can't breathe. But, this is yours. Have fun." Because I guarantee you, with the story that they are telling, with all this hype, we let Gargano and Ciampa go out there and just wreck. There is no match that main roster or even NXT do. There's nothing that NXT or the main roster can do to top that match. We might end up seeing a match be just as good or even better than Andrade Cien Almas versus Gargano. This is how you do wrestling. This is getting heat the right way. And I told y'all, I told you last year. I told you, ladies and gentlemen, I told you. Wait, everything okay? You can still hear me, right? Okay. Okay. I thought people were are able to hear me. All right, so you can't hear me. Okay. I told y'all last year that Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano were gonna be top babyface and top heel. Do you disagree? Those of you who disagree, do you disagree now? I told y'all. It's over. It's over. I'm telling you, it's all about Ciampa and Gargano for the rest of the year. It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen. It's over. So that segment was awesome. That was probably heel promo of the year. Will probably remain heel promo of the year. Man, he's a god. Ciampa is a god. He is amazing. And yes, I called it. I called it. It was awesome. You know what? This is what we're going to do. Let me get to this main event. And then afterwards, I'm going to ask you guys your thoughts on, well, anything about NXT, but your thoughts on Tommaso Ciampa's promo. We're going to have you guys take a second to post your comments, and I'll go back and read it. But let me get through this main event first. So Aleister Black defeated Killian Dain in the main event. And the match was solid. The thing is, when you have an awesome promo like with Tommaso Ciampa, you can't follow that. And as solid and entertaining as Black and Killian Dain was, I was so caught up in what Ciampa did that I didn't pay attention. So, yeah. All I know is Aleister Black beat Killian Dain, and he is now going to fight Andrade Cien for the NXT Championship at NXT TakeOver New Orleans. So there you go. There you go. You got your NXT Championship match set. My God, this show is going to be awesome. I cannot wait for NXT TakeOver New Orleans. That is a stacked card. It really, really is. And guess what? The show is over. 45 minutes. NXT didn't need to go an hour this week because it doesn't have to. That's saying something. If it can go an hour, cool. If it doesn't need to go an hour, it doesn't need to go an hour. You know? Simple as that. It doesn't need to go an hour. And I love that. So, live chat. That is my thoughts on NXT. I really enjoyed tonight's show. Talk to me. Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen, about this awesome promo here. Apparently, we had some people giving our chat a hard time. Thank you for handling that, moderators. Elias. Who wants to walk with Elias? Handled that. Let's see. Ultra Shadow. Less is more. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. All right. Marcus S. Heels nowadays are always cheered by a portion of the crowd. Ciampa is a rare breed of heel. Right, because he's being booed by majority. There are some people still cheering him, but he gets legit heat from everybody, which is awesome. Eric Gonzalez. People calling wrestling fake and say it's dumb, but let me ask you something. Do you think UFC, if they try, could do something this good? I don't think so. NXT is saving pro wrestling. Thank you, Triple H. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Immortal God. Ciampa versus Johnny is going to break the scale. Oh, so what? 7 stars? Seriously. That's going to be crazy. Davion Nicholas says, I actually want Gargano to get a cruiserweight title match, and Ciampa just attacks him, costing Johnny the title. And at that point, Gargano can't ignore Ciampa anymore. So you want him to go to the 205 Live show, get a title shot, and then Ciampa attacks him, and that way Gargano has to come back and fight him. Okay, that's basically extending it. You want this to be extended as much as possible. All right, I'm cool with that. I'm not mad at that at all. Notorious MMA 16. Could we see a face-to-face confrontation between Gargano and Ciampa and all hell breaks loose. Oh, you know we're gonna get that. No, I don't even think that's out of the question. That's a foregone conclusion, man. We gotta get that to set up their match. That's gonna be big though. Devin White. NXT is back at the top just like it was during its 2014-2015 run. Feuds like Ciampa versus Gargano, rising stars like Double Team Dream, and now this sick new belt about to debut. The main roster is in trouble. Oh. EC3's theme song, in case you guys didn't know. I'm going to read the rest of this. All right, so what else we got? Let's see here. Nathan the Noob. Why is WWE trying to get rid, or not get rid, but get Alberto Del Rio back? What? No, they're not. Really? I hope not. I hope not. They better not. They better not. Nah, why? Why? Like, why? Why would you do that? Why would you hire Del Rio? One, you still got Paige under contract. So here's what I don't understand. You got Paige under contract. The girl can't even wrestle no more. So she's already mentally stressed. Now you're going to hire her ex, her former fiance, who was abusing her? Why are you going to get him back? What are you doing? I hope that's not true. Also, why get Alberto Del Rio when you got Andrade Cien Almas, who, in my opinion, is the overall better performer? Now, Del Rio can cut a better promo. He's better on the microphone than Andrade, who's still trying to get over his language barrier. Okay, but Andrade is young. Del Rio is... How old is Del Rio? Let me find out. Give me a second real quick. How old is Alberto Del Rio?
Alberto Del Rio is 40 years old.
He's 40 years old. He's 40 years old. He's in his 40s. Why bring him back? Why? I hope that's not true. That better not be true. Did you ever see the Smart Busters video on you? No. Look, guys, I'm pretty sure people make videos about me all the freaking time. I really don't take the time to watch them. I'm pretty sure it's, let me guess. The Lex Man's a hypocrite. The Lex Man thinks he's all that because he has 20,000 subscribers and blah, 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 blah. It's just people trying to make a name off of me. That's what they do. So honestly, that's a compliment to me because that lets me know that I am very important, more important than wrestling apparently, or just as important as wrestling to them to be talked about. So that's fine. I'm assuming that's what it's about. If it's something positive, sweet. But I can assume that it's probably not because it usually isn't. To be fair, AJ Styles is 40. Well, AJ Styles, Del Rio. AJ Styles, Del Rio. AJ Styles, Del Rio. Not even in the same damn library. Just saying. Let's see here. What else we got? Okay, Joseph Hatcher. Oh, got a lot of comments coming in. Hold on, Joseph. I'm gonna get to you in just a second. Okay, Mr. Joseph Hatcher. And what would you do if Tommaso Ciampa played mind games with Candice since she's still in NXT, and that's what makes Gargano come back? What you mean, mind games? You talking about stalking her and following her around, maybe attacking her? Would he go that far? Would they go that far? Because Candice is used to taking bumps from men. So maybe he can attack Candice. Maybe during a match, she has a debut match on NXT and then he shows up and attacks her. They probably won't do that. That's probably a little too much. I wish they would. Sonic the King says, Ciampa versus Gargano is like Goku versus Vegeta. Basically, it's like Batman versus Joker. It's like Superman versus Lex Luthor. It's like Wonder Woman versus Cheetah. It's like... I'm just so many other things. You get the idea. It's a rivalry that's been happening for a while. Let's read a couple more. Super 57S. Why are you even making that comparison between AJ and Del Rio? Right? Why even do it? Why even do it? It's not needed. Okay, let's see here. Notorious MMA 16. Gargano versus Ciampa should be a 2 out of 3 fall submission match. Listen, I guarantee you this first match they have isn't going to be their only match. They're going to have more matches to come this year. Guarantee you. It's not going to be their only match. The first match will probably be Street Fight Unsanctioned. The second match will probably be for the NXT Championship. And the third match will probably be Last Man Standing through 2 out of 3 falls, submission, ultimate submission, something. I quit. Bro, I quit. Hell in a Cell. They can go through all of them. And I'll watch every single one of those matches. Run the gambit if you had to. You know what, guys? These are awesome comments. Go ahead and put all of these comments down below in the bottom of the video because I'm about to end this. I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. How many people were watching me today? Look at my audience. Okay, it's typical, about 60, 70 people. That's NXT. That's an NXT audience. But, guys, that's okay. Thank you guys for watching. You guys are awesome. I hope you enjoyed this review of NXT. Cannot wait for NXT TakeOver New Orleans. Give me your thoughts about things down below. But as always, like the video, comment, share, subscribe. You know the drill. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter. Donate to my PayPal, Patreon, all that jazz. But this is your boy, Deluxe Man, signing off right here. And your boy, Deluxe Man's World. Peace out.